Hey, what is going on? My name is Norbert and welcome to the Complete JavaScript Array Methods series. In this video, we're going to learn about the splice method. As always, the code is down in the description below, so if you wish to just follow along, then just grab onto the code, copy it, and just follow along with what I'm doing. If you wish to code along, then please feel free to do so. Now, before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing to the channel because I post new content like this on a regular basis. Also, if you like my video, hit that thumbs up button and help out that YouTube algorithm and help the channel grow. And as always, if you have any kind of questions or suggestions, please consider them leaving them down in the comment section below. So with this being said, let's get into the video. Okay, now the slice method adds or removes items to and from an array and returns the removed item. So let's create here an array with a variable name of fruits. Let's add our fruits to it: banana, orange, apple, and mango. Okay, now let's just add an item to the array. Let's say fruits, and also I'm going to first of all console log down here our fruits so we can see our items. And above our console log, I'm going to say fruits. I'm going to call upon the array splice, and now let's say the position to 0 amount and the string of kiwi, and let's see what happens. You can see that the position at the position 2, the fruit kiwi was added to this array. Now please note that this method changes the original array, so you can see the original array was changed from not only the length but also the content of it. We can also remove with this method an item from the array. So that if I was say fruits dot splice, and let's say from the second position 1 element, hit save, now kiwi is gone from this position. If I execute this again, nothing happens because it has already been changed. If I copy and paste it and execute it again, then a second time a item will be removed. So each time we execute this function, an item from that specific position will be removed from the array. But at a certain point, it can no longer remove elements from the array. So it doesn't matter how often I execute it, it's going to remain with this to length. So now let's take a look at a more complex example. So let's create a const of users. And within here, we're going to assign a couple of users as objects. I'm just going to copy them in. We're going to have name, age, and income for each users, and we're going to have 4 users. So name, first user, name Arabella, age 20, income 400, and so far and so on. Now we need to create a function which will add a new user to an existing array in a specific position this time. So let's create here a function. Let's call it add new user, and I'm going to pass in here a couple of arguments. So the first argument will be the position where we wish to add it, the number of users, and the user itself. So add new user. Now this function will grab onto the existing array of users. We're going to use the splice method, and now we're going to pass in here the position, the number, and the add new user. Now let's initiate a new user variable with let, because we're going to change it later on. Now we can create a new user by calling upon our new user variable, so new user, and we're going to assign it to an object with the name of Tony, a age of 40. Let's mix it up a bit. Let's say 51, and a income of 3,000. Okay, now we wish to add Tony to our users array, but we wish to add him in a specific position. So let's say add new user. As you can remember, the first argument will be the position, and let's say we wish to add him. Let me actually first of all console log before this our users. So let's say we wish to add him between the first one will be undefined. So we wish to add him after Arabella and between Arabella and Karina. So 1, 0, and the new user itself. Okay, so now if we take a look, also console log this again. If we take a look in our array, Tony was added between Arabella and Karina. Now if we wish to remove Tony from here, we can just call upon our add new user function again, which sadly has the same name, but nevertheless we can now specify the position, the amount, and console log our users again, and we'll see he was returned. We now have undefined. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Splice. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.